As the war in Ukraine continues, 3 U.S. officials telling NBC News China is considering sending artillery and ammunition to help Russia. They say the deal hasn't happened yet, but that it raises serious concerns. Wake Up Charlotte's Bree Jackson now in Washington with how the Biden administration is responding.
Administration officials say they are monitoring developments and warn China that providing weapons to Russia would be against its own interest. As Russia's attacks enter year 2, President Biden is doubling down on support for Ukraine, his administration pledging another $2 billion in aid.
We find ourselves in a situation where the cost of walking away could be considerably higher than the cost of helping Ukraine maintain its independence.
U.S. officials raise new concerns that China is considering providing Russia with weapons and ammunition, but say Beijing has not done so yet and strongly warn against it.
If it goes down that road, it will come at real cost to China.
A lot of our partners in NATO and in Europe have been a little bit reluctant to actually pressure China in the way that we have seen a response to Russia. But if China got involved in this war, I think that would change.
As the fighting intensifies, the White House continues to rule out sending F-16 fighter jets despite bipartisan calls.
This phase is about ground combat and being able to have the tools in the hands of the Ukrainians to take the territory back that the Russians are occupying.
I know the administration says as long as it takes. I think with the right weapons, it shouldn't take so long.
And despite major losses and setbacks on the battlefield, Russian President Vladimir Putin is pushing forward.
To wear down Ukraine, to grind away, and that's what he's giving every evidence that he's determined to do right now.
As hundreds gathered in Washington, D.C. this weekend to mark 1 year of the war and call for Russia to bring it to an end. And Ukraine's President Zelensky says he wants to meet with his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping to ensure that China has not provided weapons to Russia. So far, no word on whether that meeting will happen. In Washington, Bree Jackson, Wake Up Charlotte.